Shall we begin?
So today, when we came to Greg Long's, it's definitely something that when I heard that I was going to be able to come to Greg's today, it's something I've been looking forward to for the last 2 weeks, just because the atmosphere is just something that you don't get at the gyms anymore around us. I have to train at an LA Fitness for convenience, and with my job and with my where I live, it's the only thing that's close to me, and I can get the job done there. But coming somewhere like Greg Long's is just it's just something awesome that you're able to find machines like you saw today that aren't around anymore, and you can hit different parts of your body that they don't have at the LA Fitness and the Globo gyms that are all over the place. So I really love to be able to get out there and train at different gyms, different hardcore gyms that are around. The first thing I started off today was with the military press machine. You'll see that I start off relatively light and I'll work my way up, and then I will work my way back down. I do about 10 to 12 reps, and then I'll do about 12 to 15, 15 to 20. I'll go as heavy as possible, and then you'll see I'll do quarter reps too, just to get everything out of there. The line's going, like I'm 7 weeks out from North American, so I really want to get those stridations and all those lines coming in. So we do that, and then I'll do a drops, basically racked it out, and then I would do as many as I can, drop it 3 plates, do as many as I can, drop it 3 plates, and then all the way till failure. You'll see at the end, I think I only have like 1 or 2 plates left. And so that's something I incorporate throughout the year, but especially during my prep, to really burn out the muscle and give it everything you got. These last 7 weeks are really important, and you'll see throughout my workout, I do a lot of drop sets, and especially in that first one, you'll see how I work out as heavy as I can, and then all the way back down, dropping it 3 plates or 2 plates till complete failure. The second exercise I did was side laterals. This is just a great exercise for shoulders. It really works into the cap of your shoulder. I start off around 45 pounds or so. I work my way up to 70s or 80s, and I'll go a little bit heavier and cheat a little bit just to get some extra blood into the shoulders, really cap it off. And then you'll see I do a drop set here too. I went from 70 down to 55, 45, 25s, and then you'll see at the end I'm using like 10 or 15 pounds. So I really burn it out till basically I can't lift my arms up anymore. It's a great way to get all the blood into your shoulder and make that illusion that you're bigger on stage when your shoulders are really capped off. I'm not the biggest guy on stage, but you can create that illusion by really filling out your shoulders, and I feel this exercise is a great way to do that. The next exercise I did was seated front raises. This one I like to do seated because you can't cheat as much. When you do standing, you can kind of swing your body, use your legs, incorporate that and more parts of your upper body. So when you're seated, you really take your lower body out of the motion, and you're forced to use all of your front delt. This exercise, I stay around the 40, 45 range and do 8 to 10, and then I will drop down, and you'll see I do some side laterals and some bend over as well to really get your entire shoulder incorporated into this workout. The next exercise I did was upright row on the cable. I'll go back and forth from week to week to using barbell, some weeks cable, some weeks Smith machine, some weeks. I feel like each one hits different parts of your shoulder. So this week I went with the cable, and with the cable you're able to get a lot of different angles because you can tilt forward, you can pull back, you can stand right up under it and really hit different parts of your shoulder. Also you'll see as I change up my grip, I'll go closer on some reps, I'll go wider on some reps, really filling out your entire shoulder. This one also, since it's on the machine, I can do a lot of drop sets like I did with the with the shoulder press. You can drop the plates, 2 or 3 plates at a time, drop it again, and really do supersets and monster sets on this. About 2 years ago, I tore my labrum, and then this last year, I had a slight pec tear. So a lot of the pressing motions I've really had to cut out. I used to be a really big bencher and military press guy. I used to go really heavy on both of those machines, and since my tears, I've really had to take them out of my routines completely. So you'll see I use a lot of machines and I'll use a lot of dumbbells, but the barbell's just not incorporated anymore. And that's just because of my injuries. So I've had to work around it, and I think I've been able to fill out considerably, not using them just because I'm using a lot of the supporting muscles now. The next exercise I did was a shrug machine. This is also like on the last exercise. Sometimes I'll do barbell. There's also some good hammer strength machines. This machine was good. It's got a wide grip, but also you'll see I incorporate a close grip in it, and you can really squeeze your delts with this exercise and get the blood flowing. And I did this, I think 15 to 20 reps was the middle rep range. And like I said, on every other exercise I do drop sets. I think I went up down to 2 or 3 plates. And I would do 10 reps and then a squeeze, 10 reps and a squeeze, 10 reps and a squeeze, and just get the blood all the way up through your ears and fills out your traps really well. The next exercise I did was face pulls for my rear delts. My rear delts, I'll either do the reverse pec tech or the face pulls. This week I did the face pulls. Just really, you get that squeeze and you can hold for your rear delts. Rear delts is something that I've needed to bring up this year, and I think that this workout is really good for, you can squeeze and hold, and it really fills out the rear delts. This just gets a different angle than the side laterals with the dumbbells. It's the same motion, but when you pull across your body, you're hitting different parts of your shoulders. So some weeks I like to incorporate this, and like this with the cables, you can really go till failure. With the dumbbells, you know, there's only so much you can pull, but when you have the cable attached to it, you can really pull the entire shoulder and pull across your body and get different parts of your shoulder incorporated. So that's why some weeks I'll incorporate 2 different side laterals, one with the cable and one with the dumbbells. The last exercise that I did was a press and a side lateral machine. It was just a cool machine that we saw here, and I just had to try it out. And on my last exercise of every day, I try to do a superset. I either try to do something with like 100 reps, where I'll do sets of 25, sets of 20, and I went back and forth. With this one, it had the press and the side lateral connected in the same machine, so I just sat there, went back and forth until complete failure. This really just finished off the shoulder day with a bang, and so that kind of machine is only found here at Greg Long's. That thing was awesome. Every gym has something special and unique that you can really hit something that, feel something that you usually don't on a daily basis, because you get into the routine of hitting, you know, I'm coming to the gym, I have a back day, I'll do this, this, and this. But then, you know, you come to a place like this, Greg Long's, you've got, you know, the pullovers from the 70s, and you've got all types of angles, and he's got ropes that he made up, and, you know, everything here is just, it's awesome. So coming to gyms like this is just, it's an awesome opportunity to hit different parts that you're not used to hitting, and I know tomorrow I'm going to be hurting.